So today I'm going to talk about some of the things you can do to jumpstart your creativity, or if you're having a difficult time thinking of ways to be creative. So right now I'm here at the library, and they have a private study room, which is where I'm at now. So you can come in one of the rooms, and they give you about a couple hours to sit in one of the rooms where I think it's soundproof. You don't really hear anything, so you don't have to worry about any noises or anything. So you can come into the study room, and what I like to do, I like to bring a simple notebook and some pens. I have a little case that holds all my pens, pencils and pens. So I have all these pencils and pens and things that I use. And I just start writing in my notebook, writing some ideas down. It helps to get the ideas out of your head into a piece of paper. So I do that, and I also take time to read a book. So I take a book to read, or get a book from the library, something. To just take a few, maybe 30 minutes or so to read a book. Now, this book that I'm showing you is called Unplug. So another thing about going to the library or going somewhere to focus on your creativity is to not be checking your phone or checking Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media when you get here, but have a clear goal in mind. Like, your goal could be to write my next blog post or plan my next painting that I'm gonna paint. Like, when I use my iPad, I like to draw out the next painting that I'm gonna paint. So I usually take time to draw in here what I'm gonna paint at home. So, unplugging, and just, if somebody has to talk to you, call them back. You don't want to use this time to text people or respond to emails and stuff like that. You want to take this time for you to be creative, to establish some of the ideas that you're wanting to do. Because, like I said, it's so easy to get into the library and get on your phone and start looking through. I'm talking to myself because this is what I do sometimes. Start scrolling through Instagram and looking at other people's artwork, and soon you'll find that you spent about 15, 20, 30, 40 minutes looking through Instagram. You haven't done anything for yourself. You haven't even thought of anything. So try to not get distracted. Put your phone somewhere, like your purse or your bag or your backpack, somewhere where it's not easily accessible. So that way you won't be tempted to jump on Facebook or Instagram while you're spending this time to be creative or to get some ideas going. So I would say unplug. This book is called Unplug, A Simple Guide to Meditation. Be calm, be present, and be happy. So this is by who is this? Susie Yellow Schwartz. So this is a good time to maybe read one chapter, and then put the book down, and then just start with your ideas. So take time to unplug. Don't get distracted by your phone, because a lot of times we can get really distracted by our phones. They're good, and then they're bad sometimes. So take time to use your unplug. Also have some water so that I have something to drink, or a snack or something. Maybe some chocolates. I like these Dove dark chocolate with almonds, so these are very good. I keep those in case I need something, some snack. And also bring my iPad with me. Now this iPad is just the simple 2018 iPad that came out, and I also bring an Apple Pencil. So these things give me I can draw on this iPad, so I can take time to draw, or I can take time to research some things. So I'm just stressing the importance of just taking time. Get yourself in a room. If you want to do it by yourself, you can sit in the library, but I kind of like these private study rooms. It just gives me time to think about some ideas. So if you're having a hard time thinking of different ideas, go to your library and check out some books. Look at some, go in the art section or something in the library. They have a ton of books on art. They have a ton of books on crafts and things like that. So take some time and don't try to, rush yourself. Just take it slow and take time to doodle on your iPad. Like I use Procreate, and I like to just scribble on here, do some kind of artwork. So even if it's just a small scribble design on there, you can just get your ideas going. So just take time to have a good day and just make time for creativity. Take time to get your thoughts out of your mind and into a piece of paper. So also drink lots of water, and that'll help you get going, especially if you're having a hard time thinking of ideas. Go to the library. Don't sit at home. Sometimes sitting at home can be a little bit of a distraction, because you got all these different things you could be doing, like washing clothes or washing the dishes or something like that. But like I said, if you're having time, take time, go somewhere else other than your home. Homes are nice and they're comfortable, but they have a lot of distractions. And you could be walking around the house and say, oh, I need to vacuum the floor. Let me just do that for real quick. Then you see that, you do that, and then there's something else that needs to be done. So get out, forget about the dishes. Well, if you're a person that has to do the dishes, just do the dishes. But if you have a couple of dishes in the sink, just leave those in there. They'll be there when you get back home. Take time to think of ideas. So this will help you to get going if you're struggling with that. So I hope that this was a helpful video, and just go out somewhere fun and then get your ideas going. So go take time to go outside, go to a library or somewhere. It's cold now, so I'm going to the library. I can't go to the park outside somewhere. So just take time to get creative.